Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new series on this channel, but not just on this channel, it's also on a lot of other YouTubers' channel. All their links can be found down below. So let's briefly explain what this is going to be. But first of all, if you do want the Ultimate Team coins to wager, buy awesome players, or even get ready for Team of the Year, make sure you go and check out dailyrender.com and use discount code BATESON to get 5% off your coins. So, Wage Wars. What could that be, looking at that overlay? Basically, we start with a fresh account, as you can see there. We start off with 10,000 coins. We then have to race each other to get to 1,000,000 coins. Pretty simple. Or is it? No, because the smaller you start out, you need to get to a set figure where you can start wagering big. Now, the biggest wager you can wager for in this series is 100,000 FIFA coins. And as you can see there, we have 10,000 in the bank. If we wager for 10k, we lose and we're out the series. That is not the plan. If we win, we double our money. But I'm not going to be taking that risk. I'm going to be very sensible about this series and get it done as fast as I can. Now, I want you guys in the comment section below to guess how many games it would take me to wager 10k to 1,000,000 coins in a matter of games. How many games do you think it would be? Also guys, if we can try and hit over 4,000 likes for this new series and brand new episode, that'd be absolutely awesome. So, the value for today is going to be 3,000 FIFA coins. Yeah, and the team we do come up against is a very nice looking BPL team with Remy and Samuel Eto'o up front. Now, me being quite smart, thinking, yeah, let's get this series off to a great start, failed. He did the kickoff exploit and managed to put himself 1-0 up. That was very, very annoying. So, each episode of this series will feature 2 games from the wager series. It's also going to be, I'm still going to be doing my normal wager series, but it's a lot different from my wager series because I am wagering with coin values rather than players. So, the team we're rocking with is a Serie A team with Gomez up front as well. You may have noticed I put Gomez instead of Balotelli, and hopefully he'll go on and grab a few decent goals for me. So we did equalise it up to 1-1, and it was nice to get the draw back at such an early stage. Now, this opponent felt quite tough, but we managed to be getting luck of the draw, to be honest. When it comes to it, the way I'm going to be doing this series is playing it safe and then taking the bigger risks when we do get to the bigger value wagers, because I hope that we won't be going out of this series so fast. And when we go 2-1 up in 11 minutes, the game felt like it was going to be plain sailing, but he kept catching me with over the top through balls and some terrible decisions by me to pass the ball around and get caught in possession of the ball, run the risk, to be honest. And if he had squared that back correctly, he might have pulled it back to 2-2. But he was leaving massive gaps at the back. Also, I do know a lot of people are going to be doing this as a live com, but you guys know how I do my wagers series. If I did a live com, it would just be me in silence talking, like getting frustrated and not being very enjoyable for you to watch. So I decided to play my games this way, talk over it, and keep you guys entertained and talk about certain subjects in this series. And as you can see there, in the 42nd minute, just before half-time, Paul Pogba gets on the end of a shot and makes it for 3-1, sorry. But he goes for a kick-off glitch again, and look, he nearly succeeds again, but ball is just dragged wide, and that takes us to just up to half-time. So just as we're hitting the 45th minute, Bible does break free, sells him with a meg, and unfortunately when you're in that position and you do slide tackle, you get a straight red card, and that's what he was given. Now, some of the rules I need to set for you guys. We can't wager YouTubers that we know. We can't wager accounts on Twitter. All of these are done through subscribers. So if you do want to be taking part in this, make sure you're following all of our Twitter accounts. Mine is @Bateson87. And when I tweet out, make sure you do get involved. So, free kicks this year have not been a thing with me. I've been pretty horrendous, I'm not going to lie. And when Hamsik seems to line up the ball, he seems to do quite well for me, and he does score a wonderful free kick there at 4-1 just before half-time, taking the game out of this guy's reach. But with that, something happened. We did hit half-time, as you'll see in a moment, after this replay from a free kick. And how long do you think it would take you guys to get to 1,000,000 coins, out of curiosity? Are you a wager player? Do you enjoy doing wagers? Or do you find it quite difficult and you go out quite early on? So 4-1 at half time, then rolling on up into the half time statistic, like just letting it go. He does for some reason DC, but he wasn't in. I don't know if he rage quit or not, but the connection was lost, and he was more than happy to pay up the wager, which was fair enough. Now I have a trust thing with subs, and I don't get people to lock in because I trust people, and when it comes up to the 100k wagers, I probably won't be looking for you to lock in then either. But I will be looking for trustworthy people looking to take part, and so will the other YouTubers being involved. So our first game results in our first win, which results in our first 3k added to the bank. Now with this series, I could wager the value of 1,000,000 coins, but EA tax will bite me in the ass. So the value of coin we are going for is what's left at the total at the top. And also guys, you'll have to ignore the record, as there was a few things which were glitched. I don't know if you guys have noticed recently, when doing party invites on Xbox One, it DCs you randomly in games and gives you incorrect losses and DNF, etc, etc. So we'll be keeping a track of the record myself, and doing it via the overlay. So make sure if you want accurate records, accurate prices and stuff, check out that overlay. So this wager value is for 6k. Hopefully we will get close to doubling our money in the first episode, and moving closer to getting the big wagers. And when the lead is extended to 2-0, we basically thought it was game over, especially this early on in the game. Now I've got Gomez in the team. He is a very strong attacker. If you've used him, he has a wicked shot, wicked head, and he's very strong. A lot different to Balotelli. And when you've got likes of Ibarbo up next to him, who is fast, has a decent shot, and is a very tricky little sod when it comes to confusing the defence, causes a lot of trouble and puts in a lot of space, as you can see there with a nice ball to Abate, who extends the lead to 3-0. So this game is playing, well, it is plain sailing, to be honest. These wagers are usually the hardest, the ones where you are starting off quite early. But Gomez there, a rocket shot in top corner, 33rd minute, and that is 4-0. And as you did notice, the team we did play, it was one of my 20k squad builders. So unfortunately, it was my wager team against my wager team, but obviously I can't let that affect me. I've got to go on and smack it. And with teams I obviously do know some exploits to use against them, which is the usual cheeky chips and general sweatiness, which will bring this to the series. You might not see some fantastic goals. You'll be seeing me going for the win and hopefully getting there before a lot of other YouTubers. Now, if you guys see who is involved in this series, let me know who you think's got a good chance of winning it. Do you think I can win it, or do you think the likes of Finch, Frank Banger, Math Denton, Clutch, Nep will get there before me? Because at the end of the day, this is a race, and it doesn't matter if I do hit 1,000,000 coins, it's whether I get there first or not. So he pulls it back to 5-2. We keep on going. 90th minute, the lead is extended somehow with some terrible defending choices by himself, and Marquisio slots the ball in, giving us a 6-2 victory on our second game. And as you can see, the match statistics, we were just catching him on the counter. He did own us on possession, but the way I'm replaying is counter-attacking possession play, and hopefully getting in. So that is it, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Try and get it over 5,000, 4,000 likes. Subscribe if you're not subscribed for more awesome FIFA 14 content. If you want any MSP or PSN codes, check out g2a.com. Their link will be found down below in the description. And if you want any FIFA coins, go and check out dailyrender.com and use the discount code Bateson to get 5% off your coins for checkout. Check out the other YouTubers who are involved, subscribe to them. And until next time, guys, until the next episode, which will be on, I think my next episode will be tomorrow, actually. I think I'm going to do, this week will be Wednesday, Tuesday and Friday. So yeah, so make that sure you check that out. Until next time, guys, see you all later.